What's going on, guys? It's your boy Roby Gaming, and as you can see, I did not have the gameplay from the Broncos. I lost it, and I didn't lose it, I guess. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't whenever I was going to make the video, so I had no footage from it. So we lost. Wasn't a very good game. Case Keenum was tearing us up the entire game, and as you can see, like I said last video, we play the Seahawks again, and this game pretty much is make it or break it. If we win this, still have a chance, but if we lose, I'm pretty sure we're done. We'll have no chance in the playoffs if we lose. As you can see, we're really cutting it thin, cutting it close right now. But somehow the Cardinals are doing so good. I have no clue how. 9-2-2. I don't think they'll be doing that next year, but this year's this year, and good for them, I guess. But this is the biggest game of the season, and we need players to make plays. We need big plays to happen, and we just need to stop Russell Wilson. We cannot let him do whatever he wants, and as you can see, he's done that pretty well this year. 3,227 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Not the best stats, but pretty decent stats. You expect a little more out of Russell Wilson, but people are starting to figure out that he likes to use his legs and create plays. But he tries to create a play right there, and he gets sacked by Eric Armstead, and Jerick McKinnon gets the carry on our first run of the game for 13 yards. Jerick McKinnon has been a pleasant surprise this year. If he didn't get hurt, I'm gonna go out on a limb. He is averaging like I think 4.6 yards a carry. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he gets 1,000 yards at least. But we try to attempt the field goal right there, and with our luck, Robbie Gould's luck, it gets blocked by the Seahawks. But what also wasn't recorded last episode or last game against the Broncos was Jimmy Garroppolo got hurt, and getting kind of fed up with Jimmy. He's been getting hurt so much. He's gotten hurt twice this year for an extensive period of time. Two or three games last time, and CJ Beathard's had to start. He's done a pretty decent job. He's starting this game, obviously, and he'll be starting the rest of the year. But we might be looking for a new quarterback this year, just because of Garoppolo's. He hasn't played a full season of football yet. And he's a great quarterback, but I think there's pretty good options in the draft because we are using real rookies, and Justin Herbert from Oregon is on it, and I forgot it, Drew Lock from Purdue. I wanted to wait until Trevor Lawrence's class from Clemson, very good quarterback if you haven't heard of him, and we would get him, but I think if we want to win now, it's the time where these quarterbacks are still good, and I think we can start building with one. But as you saw, we just got a touchdown to Trent Taylor, and it is 7-3 49ers, and we run a toss play here on 4th and 1. Very dangerous play call, but it worked to perfection, and we get a huge gainer out of it. CJ Beathard dropping back to throw, and he's looking deep. He's going for the big enchilada, and somehow it gets picked off. Not sure how they come up with that one, but they're just making more plays than us. Obviously, as you saw right there, Doug Baldwin somehow comes up with it, and Ahkello Witherspoon just didn't even go for it. How good of a corner he's been this year for us, it's just terrific. Very pleasant surprise. I thought we would be terrible at corner, but our corners have been pretty solid so far this year, other than a few big plays, obviously. And right there, we had McKissick stop for a loss, and they would have been forced to kick a field goal, but obviously he jukes out two of our defenders and gets a first down. But they are kicking a field goal here. We stop them, bend but don't break. Our defense has been very good this year, I think. And they kick it up, and it's good, a chip shot. And Janikowski's on the Seahawks. I did not know that. I'm always used to him being a Raider. But on a 3rd and 5, we run clear out, and we clear it all out for Marquise Goodwin underneath for the first down. On a 1st and 20 after a holding penalty, Jerick McKinnon gets the handoff, and he just sprints past number 55. I believe that's Cliff Averill. Don't quote me on that. That's just a rough guess. And we get past Eric Thomas, or Eric, yeah, Eric. Yep. I can't talk. I'm sorry, guys. This is just pure one take gameplay right now. You're getting the worst of me, I should say. But on that drag play, if you lose a step on Marquise Goodwin, you're just gonna keep losing and losing more steps, and he's gonna make you pay. Get lots of yards after the catch. And on a 2nd and 15, we get a huge run play from Jerick McKinnon, 13 yards, 16 rushes for 102 yards. Last game against the Seahawks, he had 97. He really controlled the tempo, and that helped us win the game. So hopefully this can help us win the game again. And as you saw, we hurried up to the line, and we drew a flag, and it is encroachment or offsides, I believe, by the defense, and we get the first down. First and goal at the Seahawks 4. So we need this touchdown. This could be make or break. This could be our season right here. And right away, we see Selleck wide open. That's easy. We've been going to Selleck or a tight end in the red zone as often as possible. Right now, this could be the game. That could be our season. Brandon Marshall somehow gets wide open. We are in cover 4 there. And Richard Sherman led him right by, or cover 3. Richard Sherman still led him right by, and he was wide open. They're hurrying back up to the line with 1:15 left in the game. We're calling a blitz play, trying to get some pressure on Russell. I drop back with Reuben Foster, and Baldwin gets wide open somehow. And on their 2-point conversion to Eli Harold, we didn't have anyone on him, so I just started going back, and nothing good happened out of that. And then I force it, and somehow Jerick McKinnon doesn't get Bobby Wagner, and he just takes off. He turns on the freaking Jets, and now they're up 21-14. That 4th and 12, where Brandon Marshall broke away, that cost us the game. It didn't help that C.J. Beathard threw a pick, but if Richard Sherman just does his job and doesn't let Brandon Marshall get wide open, we win the game. Or if he just somehow gets a hand on that, we win the game. But there's a lot of what ifs. But 4 seconds left. We do have a chance to tie it here, but as it just wasn't going our way. Beathard steps up in the pocket, tries to throw, knocks off the offensive lineman's hand. That's not his fault. We had a guy open, could have tied it, but that is not the case. And that's the game, and most likely our season. I'm not going to post the next video because it's really just pointless. So we just simmed the next game, and we are jumping right into the offseason. I'll have the offseason out for you tomorrow, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am for Season 2. It's going to be a very fun season, and I'll talk to you guys later. It's been your boy Roby Gaming, and I'm signing out. Peace.